Hi YouTube! In this video I want to show you the #1 G2 smartwatch that I got from Efox. It comes in a box like this with absolutely no specs on the back. It comes with a little cushion, comes with a data and a charging USB cable, and it also comes with a charging cradle. So you can just clip it on the phone, on the watch, to charge the watch and also to use it as a mass storage device. About the specs of this watch, well, a lot of things I can only speculate about because this is not an Android device, so I really can't confirm some of the things, but let me give it a try anyway. This watch has a 1.54 inch capacitive TFT display with a 240 by 240 pixel resolution, and it's definitely not an IPS display. The size of the RAM and the ROM I really don't know, but I can tell you when you hook it up as a mass storage device you have about 4.5 megabytes available, but don't worry, this watch really doesn't need any memory. It has a 350 mAh battery inside. It's supposed to have a Sapphire Glass and it's supposed to be waterproof by the IP67 standard. Of course it supports Bluetooth, so you can connect it to your smartphone. It has a camera with a VGA resolution, it has a microphone, it has a speaker, it has a vibration motor, it must have some sort of G sensor, and last but not least it also has a heart rate sensor or scanner. Let's take a closer look at the watch. As you can see, it's made out of some sort of metal and it's brushed and it looks very nice. It has a home button right here. On this side we can find a microphone. Nothing on this side. As you can see, the strap can easily be opened and you can adjust the size to whatever you want. It's made out of rubber and it's quite flexible. And it can easily be removed and replaced, which is nice. And right here on the back you can see it has a speaker right here, and those are the connectors for your charging cradle, and right here we have a heart rate sensor. Let's start with the watch face. When you press and hold you can select between different watch faces right here. Let me just select this one. There you have it. Let's start by going into the settings. We have some Bluetooth settings right here. We have some clock settings. You can sync the time with your smartphone. We can have different sound settings. We can select between vibrate and ring, or just vibrate. You can select different ringtones, you can select different notification tones. Of course we can also adjust the volumes. We have some display settings right here. We can adjust the brightness and the screen timeout. We can change different languages. Now it can automatically sync the language that you have on your smartphone if supported. But we can also select the languages manually right here from these languages. What else do we have in the settings? We can remove some apps that you installed. We can reset, and we can also check out and about. There you have it. Next up we have a weather app, which wasn't on the phone when I got it out of the box, but it can easily be installed. I will show you later in the video. Next up we have a camera app, and the picture quality is really bad with a maximum resolution of a VGA resolution. We have a video recorder right here. We have something called quick response, which is actually just a QR code. When you scan the QR code it will download an app to your smartphone. We have an image viewer. Let me just open an image right here. Now the problem with the image viewer is you cannot flick between the different pictures, so you have to load them one by one. I guess that is still a little software bug. What else do we have here? We have a sleep monitor. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to stop this right here. We have a sleep monitor. Now what it does is it simply measures the movement in your sleep, and then it tells you if you had a good sleep or a bad sleep or whatever. Let me go back. We also have the pedometer right here. Let's just start it, and when you move around, it is supposed to count your steps. See if that's working. There you have it, it's counting the steps, and I'm already out of there. We also have some options here. You can set a goal, you can insert your height and your weight for the calculation of the calories. Next up we have a sedentary reminder. Oh, I'm sorry, I still have that running. I need to stop that. Sedentary reminder right here. Now you can set a time when it's supposed to vibrate if you don't move around too much. We have the heart rate monitor. Let's just start it, and as you can see, the sensor is working right here. Let me just put my finger on it, but it also works on your wrist, and it measured 87 beats per minute. We also have some options here, so you can check the history. Next up we have a remote capture, which is pretty cool, so you can remotely take pictures with your cell phone. Capturing, it's working fine. Let's get out of there. We also have a Bluetooth music player, so you can remotely play music on your smartphone. Let's see if that's working. Let's skip forward. There you have it. So you control the music player. Let's stop that. We have a file manager right here, so you can check out all the files on your watch. And we also have some Bluetooth settings right here. What else do we have here? We can find or page your device. Let's give it a try. It's paging the phone. We have an alarm clock right here. We also have a calendar. Now this calendar pretty much just shows you the date because it is not syncing with your Google Calendar. And we have the remote notifier. Now there you can find all the notification that the smartphone sent to the smartwatch. We also have a dialer. Let's give it a try. Let's make a quick phone call.
Guten Tag. Aus dem EU-Ausland nach Deutschland telefonieren oder im mobilen Internet surfen mit den EU-Paketen von.
So it's working. We also have a phone book, of course, which synced with my smartphone. We can check the call logs right here. And we also can sync the SMS messages. Now you can read your messages, and if you want to reply, all you can do is choose some templates. So there is actually no keyboard on this smartwatch. Let's get out of there. And I guess this is pretty much it. Now let me show you the app on your smartphone. So this is what the app looks like on your smartphone. You can choose My Applications. From right here you can install additional apps to your phone, like the Yahoo Weather, which I already installed, a digital clock interface, and something called Kodun. I have no idea what that is. Let me just go back. You can select what kind of notifications will appear on your smartwatch. So you can select any app that you have installed, and you can also select system apps. Let's go back. You can turn on and off the alert. We can check out an about. This is right here. You can also send a test. Just got here. And some device information. And that is pretty much it. Some thoughts about this watch. I like the build quality, I like the design, I really enjoy the brushed metal right here. I also like the fact that the wristband can easily be removed and replaced. I like the fact that it's supposed to be waterproof, or at least water resistant, and the Sapphire Glass of course is a big plus if that is actually true. The display is not so good, it has terrible viewing angles, and the camera is also very bad. Bottom line, I think this is a fun gadget. It does pretty much what it's supposed to do, but it's definitely not a high-end smartwatch. But then again, this device is very cheap. It's being sold at around 50 euro, so I think it's not a bad deal at all. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time.